Gemini, welcome to your reading. So I had actually started this reading already and I pulled all of the cards and the cards feel really right, but the energy that I was tapping into did not. There's something going on here. There's something happening where something just isn't quite right. And that's probably the better way for me to articulate it. When I look at the bottom of the deck, Four of Cups is showing up. And so it does feel a lot like you've been disappointed in the past when it comes to love and relationships. But that's really not holding you back. You are kind of sitting in that energy. So your current energy is the Queen of Wands, and it's influenced by the Queen of Cups. And so what I love to say about this is that male or female, it's just the energy of the card. This is definitely you. This is multiple sides to you. And the energy here is about focusing on your passions and what's going to make you happiest and that type of energy. The piece that's missing here and the piece that feels kind of off a little bit when it comes to you specifically is that your intellect isn't involved. Yeah, I'm not getting a sense of really kind of a balancing head and heart. This is really about almost an impulsive move forward because something feels good to you in the moment, which is really not that queen energy. Queens are usually much more mature than that, but it feels a lot like it's almost like you're just ready. You're just ready to move forward with that. Sitting in what you need to focus on is the Tower. So the Tower's been showing up in pretty much all the readings. This is Pluto and Aquarius energy. We just had Pluto move into Aquarius on the 20th. And so focusing on the Tower, not a surprise here. This is something here is being shaken up, and it's being shaken up. Structures are being changed, literally being broken down in front of you. And so you're changing your approach to things. And that's really where this eagerness is coming from, because you are going about this differently, where maybe you put more emphasis on your mind and really let your mind decide what was in your best interest and let that drive you forward. Now you're starting to focus on, well, is that really where my passions lie? Is that what's really going to fill me from a heart space perspective? Because that's really what you're focused on right now. Yeah, I'll have to get more when I clarify. Ten of Swords is showing up. So this is your past. This is any kind of pain connected to the past. This chapter is closed. It's gone. It's done. This feels connected to the Tower as well. So the Tower helped bring an end to that situation, as far as maybe it was still kind of lingering, whether it was in your emotional space or maybe in your physical space. It's removing. It's being removed. The universe is doing away with that. In your strength position is the Ace of Cups. And so this is about really allowing yourself to move forward. It's those initial steps towards your heart's desires. And so whatever your heart's desire is, I mean, Four of Cups, Ace of Cups at the bottom, it does seem like some sort of relationship is in your, kind of on your mind and really where you're focused right now. And you want one with a lot of passion, a lot of emotional depth behind it. And so your strength here is in being that type of person to offer that type of cup. Hanged Man is showing up in your near future. So there is going to be a delay as far as the start of something here with another person. But this delay here is to help show you the bigger picture. There's a piece here that you're not quite seeing. When I look at your external influences, so Knight of Cups is showing up, as well as the Five of Wands. So that Five of Wands is about obstacles and challenges. Knight of Cups is about the kind of offering to a new person or going after starting a relationship with somebody, making yourself available. But there's something about maybe the way that you used to do things that led to a lot of obstacles and challenges. And there's something here that needs to be revisited. And maybe that's something that is occurring to you right now and maybe will continue to occur to you in this near future. And so that when you do offer your Ace of Cups, it's going to be with that better mindset, that better heart space, that you're going to be more open and available to the start of a relationship. Page of Swords is showing up in your hopes or fears position. And so this is about that Ten of Swords in your past position. This is about releasing it, not wanting to repeat those lessons, wanting that to be the final chapter on that lesson. And it does look like it's the final chapter. So from a hope standpoint, you're going to get what you want from that standpoint. The Devil is showing up in your potential outcome, and so it's Capricorn energy. Really interesting to me is that it's across from this Tower energy. This Capricorn showing up in your life, or somebody who just embodies that energy, is going to be different than what you're used to. There's something about this. This is going to be a slow-moving energy. Capricorn is a very slow-moving energy. It's ruled by Saturn, Kronos. So this is a very long, this person will take their time. There is no rush. So this person would be in it for the long haul. Devil energy, though, might have some unhealthy habits. Might be a little bit too rigid. Those would be things that would show up in that Capricorn type of energy. And it doesn't have to be exactly a Capricorn. It's just that type of energy. That's this other person. Let's get some additional details here. Tell me about the Queen of Wands with the Queen of Cups. We have the Empress. Okay, love to see that. This is the birth of something new. This is transformative. This is you going about things differently. I do like to see that because it tells me that what the universe was trying to encourage you to do, you're actually doing. And in doing that, the universe is removing all these obstacles from your life. With the Tower, I'm getting the Four of Swords. That's exactly what was happening here. It might have even been a relationship specifically that needed to go away. That Four of Swords is an ending. So that Tower did bring something to an end. With the Ten of Swords, I'm getting the Queen of Cups. Yep. Once that chapter ended, once that pain subsided or really kind of helped you get through it, was that you really focused on your own self-care. You were focusing on yourself, kind of recognizing that the situation didn't align with what you needed emotionally, and that really kind of helped you kind of move through that pain and get to the other side of this, where now you're getting ready to be open and available to somebody new. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. We have the Death card. So transformation. So new beginnings here, absolutely, but this is something different. You are going to approach relationships differently from the beginning. Whether it's your type is going to be different, your approach to relationships in general is going to be different. There's definitely something changing. With the Hanged Man, I'm getting the Nine of Swords. This pause here is to kind of help you move through any kind of fears connected with doing it different, being different. Maybe even releasing some of the anxiety that you experienced with that closing of a chapter. Let's see if we can get one card on the Knight of Cups. We have the Six of Cups. I love this. So what you're actually doing here is you're going back to times before you were jaded. So think about like when you first started dating people and you kind of had this really kind of optimism and hope connected to relationships in general, and you felt this lightheartedness, this levity. That's what you're bringing back into your approach to relationships. You're not going into it jaded. You're not going to go into it with the expectation of this is going to fail, so why even bother? And so I'm only going to put half the effort in. You're really kind of going back to saying like, okay, well, I mean, the sky's the limit, so why not just go all in and see what happens. Five of Wands, King of Wands. Yeah. These actions, these obstacles and challenges are being removed. You are actively changing your approach to this situation. Page of Swords, Hermit. Yeah, a lot of internal thinking about what happened here. It's a processing of information. You've done a lot of thinking around, okay, this didn't work for me. This is how I got myself through it. And I'm really good to never go through that again. And you are, because that's the healing energy that is embodied in that Hermit. Lots of Earth coming through because that's Virgo energy, Capricorn energy. And so you might be dealing with an Earth sign. Taurus isn't represented, but I mean, Earth is pretty strong out here. With the Devil, I'm getting the Moon. And so there might be things about this person that you're not quite clear about. Yeah, there's definitely somebody coming towards you that this person has a lot of those Earth sign qualities. Very grounded, very practical. So Gemini, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.